Starting tomorrow, you will have to prove you're vaccinated or have recently tested negative for COVID to eat at restaurants, drink at bars, go to the gym, or attend events in New Orleans. That includes the Superdome. Paul Dudley tells us how businesses are preparing for that change.
At Felipe's in the French Quarter, there are new signs in place telling people about the city's new COVID rules. Starting Monday, you will need to show proof of COVID vaccination or a negative COVID test in order to enter music venues, bars, and restaurants in New Orleans. Pike Howard with Felipe's says he supports the mandate. They plan to check every customer's status once they sit down, but says the whole process is going to be a bit of a challenge.
Being a fast casual restaurant where we don't have a hostess stand and we've got hundreds of people coming in, not only this location, but multiple locations throughout the city, the sheer resources to be able to execute on that for every single guest that walks in is a little bit of a head scratcher. It's challenging, right?
At Palm and Pine, they've already been requiring vaccines for staff and customers for nearly 2 weeks. The owners say at times it takes a little longer, but the LA Wallet app, where you can show proof of vaccination digitally, has helped streamline the process.
Yeah, that's easy because you can open it up, show you're vaccinated, swipe back to your driver's license is right there, so your photo ID is right there. Pull down your mask for 1 second. It's very clear you're matching what's on your phone.
Back at Felipe's, the restaurant has about 85% of their employees vaccinated. The remaining workers don't have to necessarily get the shot if they can show a negative COVID test, but Howard says getting to a testing facility several times a week could be difficult for some of his employees.
But we're talking about, in many cases, individuals that might be working 2 jobs that maybe have kids also. So there's an element to that adds a little bit more stress.
The city will give businesses a week-long grace period before starting to enforce the vaccine mandate. However, Howard still feels like there are plenty of gray areas.
If enforcement were to come in and ask an individual for their vaccination or negative test, is the culpability lie with the individual, or is it on the business who made the mistake of possibly missing checking that? It seems gray right now, and business owners don't like gray.
In New Orleans, Paul Dudley, Eyewitness News.
At one time, LA Wallet cost $5 to download, but it is now free.